Welcome back.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. Are you happy today?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
It's what day is it? It's a happy day. Doesn't
Happy
matter.
day.
It's nice out, still alive. Went to a sleep test last night.
Ooh, so like you were with a bunch of other dead bodies? You're just like,
How you doing over there, Jim?
Seriously.
Yeah,
Oh my God, dude. Do they have Xbox at least?
dude. It's nothing like you think, you know?
I've heard.
You go to the hospital, they didn't give me much information.
Okay.
They said this is the room number, okay? It was 1B360 was the room number, okay? And I'm thinking 1, first floor, but 3 usually means third floor. Confused, get to the spot, no registration desk, nobody's there. I'm like an hour early. So I start walking around. I end up on the third floor just to double check. Mental health ward is the third floor at this hospital. And I'm like, there's no way this is like, is this a joke? Like, am I getting admitted by accident?
Yeah.
To myself. So then I said, no, it's got to be back down there. I go down there. I end up getting everything sorted out. I get in the room. Nice lady comes in. It's kind of weird because she's being very nice and talkative, but it's a really weird thing. Like you're in this tiny room with a bed.
Nobody else. It's just you in your room.
There's 3 rooms. They're not close enough that you could hear the other person. Like there's going to be 3 people at a time.
Okay.
Sleeping, maybe, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what to expect. And she's like, don't worry, you're going to sleep. What does that mean?
Like they give you something beforehand? Like a little... No, you're just straight...
Well, I said, what do you mean by that? Is there drugs? She's like, oh, no drugs.
Oh.
And I said, okay, so how am I supposed to sleep?
She was Latina?
Well, I'd say probably some sort of Arab for sure.
Okay.
Very nice lady. Super calming when it comes to me. She asked me about 47 questions. Like,
was she good looking?
No. Well, no, that's not.
I'm not saying it to be rude or not. I'm just saying, like, obviously, if she was like more scary looking, it feels a little worse.
No,
maybe.
it was like she was very endearing, like motherly type.
So you felt okay.
I felt safe. She was asking me 47 and a half questions about everything. Like, what do you smoke? No. When did you smoke last? Do you do drugs? Like so many questions.
And all of it was no.
A lot of no's. But it's like, honestly, the sleep test not relevant anymore because I've solved my breathing problems with my allergy medication.
Okay.
Anyways, they hook you up. I don't know if you've seen anybody. I took a picture to show you if you wanted.
Okay, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I want it?
Well, I could show everybody, really, if I
Sure,
wanted.
I mean.
But regardless of that,
okay.
They hook you up with a bunch of stuff, dude. Like, it's... Here, I'll show you. This is a funny picture.
Hook you up, bunch of stuff.
Bunch of wires.
See, I thought you were just in like a field.
This is where they hook you up.
Oh, did you post that?
No.
Oh, it's like it's in like an email?
Yeah.
God. And you have to sleep with that on.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
And there's a lot of stuff.
By yourself in the hospital, plugged in.
There's a lot of stuff.
Wow. So is it good rest or what?
No, I didn't sleep very well.
No. I mean, that's got to impact the results.
Well, I did sleep. She came in the morning, and she's like, you finally got to sleep. Because this is another thing. I'm in there thinking, okay, well, like, I want to relax. Like, this is a stressful, like, thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe a quick little,
You're going to yerk it?
Maybe. Yerk it, maybe.
Wow, really? In the hospital?
Well, I was like, that's something I do if I can't fall asleep sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a thing.
Warm up a cup of milk or...
There's a camera in there.
Make your own.
Yeah, there's a camera in there.
Oh, watching you?
Yeah. So you can't do that.
But
I didn't ask.
Like your whole body or just the top of your head?
There's a camera in the top corner of the room. Whole room on there.
Wow. Who watches it?
Well, each room, each person, each patient has their own, like, technician that's there.
So you couldn't stand up and go to the washroom?
So I was, like, curious about that because, like, before they hook you up, she's like, okay, go to the bathroom, do what you got to do.
So you would have had to do it in there.
And then, didn't do that either. Honestly, bathroom, not a great quality bathroom if I'm ranking it.
Does the quality of the bathroom really impact your ability to Yankee?
Well, I wasn't thinking about it at the time.
Like you want nice paint on the walls?
Well, the wallpaper is important, you know.
Okay.
But I was more I was more concerned about what was happening next, and we get in there.
But there's nothing going up you or in you.
No, but it's like like they're sticking glue in your hair and stuff, and like she's putting like patches of. You know,
don't worry, it comes off. She's wiping it.
Yeah, and then at 6 o'clock this morning, she was ripping them off, no problem, aggressively. Yeah. But she's like, "Listen, if you got to go to the bathroom, you push the button, come here, and I'll show you what you got to do." I'm like, "I know what I have to do."
Yeah, done it once or twice.
There's 4,000 cords, dude.
So you had to get her help?
No, I didn't go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you just said forget about it.
I just closed my eyes and tried to sleep for the whole time.
And you got to sleep at what time?
Well, I was on and off on my phone for a while. I'd say probably 1:30 until 5, maybe.
They don't recommend that, probably, the phone.
She said, use your phone if you want.
Wow.
Well, what am I going to do? Just sit there? Dude, it's so uncomfortable. Things up your nose.
Well, what about just, like, fucking power through, you know?
But if you're not sleeping, then what's the point? Like, if I'm going to be awake, I might as well be watching something.
Yeah, true. So when do you get the results?
No idea.
What?
No idea. There was no comment.
There was no
but I'll take
job
this as a
interview
good sign.
next steps.
No, there was a good sign. Okay. She said before we started, she said, if you stop breathing, or if you need the CPAP machine, I'm going to come in and wake you up, and I'm going to hook you up to the machine. She never came in.
Hey. So you don't have
I could maybe
fat guy sleep problem.
I could possibly not have the apps.
Wow. You think that's what they called it originally?
The apps?
Fat guy sleep issue.
No, it's because there's skinny guys who have it as well, dude.
But they're fat in their spirit.
Inside. Yeah, they're fat on the inside.
Are there skinny apneas?
There's skinny apneas, dude. Lots.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know any famous notable ones?
No. I don't know any famous people that have sleep apnea.
Yeah, I mean, why would they?
I feel like that's not something they're putting in their IMDb profile. You know?
Maybe Puffy. What's that comedian's name? Gabriel Iglesias?
Oh, Gabriel. You mean Fluffy?
Fluffy? Puffy? What'd I say?
If your nickname is Fluffy, you're fat on the inside and outside.
If your nickname's Fluffy, you have sleep apnea. That's what the fucking deal is.
Yeah, fluffy pillow suffocating you, dude.
I wonder if he's got the apnea because I thought it was linked to like a big neck.
Yeah,
and a big old stomach.
It's literally could be anything. It is very common with people who drink a lot
of booze. Yeah,
people who are overweight.
Yeah,
diabetics. A lot of the checking the boxes.
A lot of those that's the trifecta. Some people like to mix those together.
If you got all three of those things, out of here.
See, I wish I had the ability to confidently be an addict like that. Like, do they care when they're deep in and they don't, they're big, they're diabetic, and they're drinking a lot? Are they like, damn, one day maybe I'll figure it out? Or is every day a party?
I think that people will do things even if there's repercussions. Yeah. Unless the repercussions are immediate and very harsh.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. If you're like, in 10 years from now, you're going to lose your legs. They're like, okay, well, I'm using them right now. That's fine. We're good. Like,
yeah, like if you could say the worst thing possible.
Dude, they used to think smoking cigarettes was good for you. They would say that.
Well, that's why mortgages are 30 years. Because they would never get anybody to sign up for like $1 billion in debt. They're like 30 years. They're like, oh fuck, I'll take that on.
So,
no problem.
like my question about the mortgage.
Hit me.
Is it paid off in 25 or they lie?
If you just do the whole time, like if you just don't sell your house. Yes, no, it's paid off in 30 years.
100%. In 25 years, they're not going to be like, just kidding, 2 more years.
Well, yeah. What's 5,000 times like 12? If you had like $1 million mortgage right now,
$600,000.
What?
5,000 times 12, 600,000.
Well, that's 60 a year.
5,000 times 12 is 60,000. You're right.
So a year, what's that times 30? 900. That'd be $1 million. Yeah, it's $1 million.
60,
there you go.
60 times 30.
See how easy that is?
1.8 million.
See how easy that was? No. I think it's like 900,000 or something.
6 times 3 is 18, though.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. 1.8.
Yeah.
Done,
that
dude.
Can't be right. What house is... What How does it go from
Every house watch.
1.8?
Do you want to see what a house costs 1.8 million? Let me just look out the window and any of these.
Oh, because you're talking about geographically to you. Like for me, no.
Ottawa, I think it's more.
No.
Yeah. If you
No.
wanted like a home in Ottawa that's 1,500 square feet, for example,
No.
it's probably $1 million.
Average single family home?
Hit it. Yeah. Ottawa, probably average. It's going to be a
I
little
bet
less.
you 800,000.
Which is a lot.
821,000. That's not one point. That's another $1 million you're talking about.
What do you mean 1.1? I didn't say with that. No,
You
1.8.
said 1.8. You said 60.
Oh, a lot of homes are worth that. A lot of homes in Ottawa are worth 1.8 million.
But
for
6.5, yeah. It's
and the
increased.
average isn't a good way to look at it. Like, that's just for fucking pathetic fucks like us to feel better.
Yeah.
Like, the average is being dropped down by just poor, meaningless nothingness.
Well, yeah,
which
like
is what we
technically,
are.
actually, this February it went up 6%.
So that's what I'm saying, dude. It's expensive. I'm actually in the fucking. I'm thinking about that right now. House.
You
Dude,
think
buy
about buying a house?
Well, because we want to rent a different place,
I don't understand.
like a bigger place. Because I don't have a full kitchen. And
Gotcha.
as you age, you want like a full kitchen. You know.
Yeah, you want more things on the counter.
Yeah, you just. Well, if I buy fruit, I'm looking at the fruit going, this town ain't big enough for the both of you. You know, I don't got enough town for all these oranges, apples, raspberries, grape. I got to pick.
All right.
It's like Sophie's Choice for me. When I look at the fucking fruit, I'm like, some of you aren't going to make it.
Like, how much fruit are we talking here? Like, if you buy
I'll
bananas,
eat-
that's in a basket.
But fuck bananas. You eating bananas a lot?
Yeah, one a day.
Grow up. A
Okay.
banana?
Good for you.
A banana.
It's good for you.
It's okay.
Like
It's unenjoyable to eat.
like
Like, it's
you
not
can
like
still chew it if you
so
eat it.
satisfying.
Okay, well, like what's satisfying? You
A
want to break your
grape, a crunchy fucking green,
that goes in the fridge.
cold green grape.
Goes in the fridge.
I'm out of space.
Yeah, you have a bar fridge. I realized that's not a big fridge.
I've also realized
Yeah, because I remember when I was there, I was thinking this.
it's not a
place is
bar
really
fridge; it's a condo size fridge.
I'm telling you right now, I've been in condos, my friend. You have a bar fridge.
Okay, I've worked in bars. That's That's the wrong word.
Close.
It's
Okay,
the
you have
wrong
an
word
extra
you're
large
using.
bar fridge.
Again, the wrong word. It's just a condo size fridge.
It's not my fault.
Small.
You got listen, performance
I hate it.
anxiety issues.
I hate
get it. It's small fridge. Okay?
The freezer's even half the size.
The freezer. It's not even a freezer. You have a box. That's
We have
cold.
a bar freezer, apparently. Do you go into like a kitchen area and you're like, hey, where's all the bar appliances?
Okay,
I'm
listen.
so used to seeing this is a bar couch,
You've been living in poverty.
essentially.
That's a small fridge. I didn't realize. I didn't think about it till right now.
Yeah, like if I get takeout, you got to eat it all.
Yeah, you can't like really go grocery shopping. You for 2
We
days.
can, but for example, if I go to Costco and I want to freeze steaks, I can't also buy like a couple other frozen goods.
True.
There's like only enough. Like if we start finding, because I'm scanning shit at Costco for the health purposes, I'm in
Yucca,
there.
buddy, I'm on it.
Right?
I'm with you.
Sad thing about, like, first of all, 90% of the ice cream out there, poison.
Well, why are you? Yeah, that's obvious though.
No, it's not. Because I got Halo Top. It got a 70 out of 100. 64 out of 100. Green lights all the way, baby. So it's doable. Now I'm getting pissed. I'm feeling like these companies are just like, a little sugar, a little milk, a little poison. Why don't you stop with the poison?
Dude, that's how you get hooked. You get the poison tastes good.
Well, yeah, because like Eggo waffles.
Oh,
if you scan,
phosphate, dude.
fuck, if you scan Eggo waffles, your phone explodes.
I have never scanned egg walk, but I've scanned like the basil pesto at Costco.
Yeah.
Or you scan the you ever
Good
scan
or bad that?
Not good.
No. Some stuff you think is going to be good, you're like, oh, you're trying to give me breast cancer.
Not a single protein bar is in a green at Costco. Not a
As it
single
shouldn't
one.
be.
You know what's really bad? The Prime Energy fucking the little packets you could get that are like the BCAA energy shots
That's
that
just-
you pour into water.
Yeah.
Dude, it is like 20 out of 100.
Ooh, that's no. I've seen shit way worse. I see stuff that's zero.
How
if
can
you
it be
scan
zero?
any of the pizzas in Costco,
Why are they zero? Dude?
they're
The
like
cheese-
0,
cheese is
2.
good for you.
No, because the dough is like fucking acid and concrete, and then the only thing that's real is cheese. Basically, the best frozen shit What do you think it is? Tell me.
Okay.
No, it's not like a brand. It's like a way of doing it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
A way of doing it. Like,
What do you
tell
think
me,
it
give
is?
me an example of a name. Like, what would you
I think it'll give it away. Like it's like a way of being prepared. You know, there's different
Prep?
cultures do like different stuff.
a way of being prepared.
This is like the holy grail of frozen
homework?
food. The homework?
Homework. Do you be prepared?
Hello.
Practice? Oh, halal.
Hello.
Yeah, halal's great.
Hello, frozen stuff?
But halal chicken is really good.
Hello, frozen chicken?
So,
Dude, incredible.
Never had it.
Go get it.
Speaking of halal,
Halal.
I recently got into this Mohammed Amr, dude. You know this guy?
What?
He's a Palestinian comedian.
Okay. I think I've heard of him before.
Yeah, he has a couple comedy specials on Netflix, and he has his own show
Love it.
on Netflix.
What's it called?
Mo.
Oh, I think I've seen something either around that. Does he have big hair?
No.
No. Tight cut?
He's a big guy.
He's a big dude.
He looks Mexican, but he's a Palestinian.
Do you like big guys? I know we've talked about this a lot,
Well,
but you're a big guy. When you see another big guy, is it the same way like when two black guys see each other? Like, yeah, so. Do you have that?
I don't mind. Yeah, like I'm not particularly like.
Or do you see, is it like two fucking water buffalo?
Well,
You're like, well, what the fuck? You can't even hear. I'm here.
I wouldn't say that I'm drawn to another big guy. Like, I don't see a big guy and go, whoa, hey, what's
So
up?
if you're
dude?
in a movie theater and there's another big guy, are you like, yeah, nobody's fucking gonna fuck with us?
I've never once had a interaction with another big, like, because we're big. We just we're just people.
You've never embraced.
I think people your size think
Yeah.
that about us.
Yeah. You guys are like, you know, the Land Before Time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it's like. It's like, yeah, you're dinosaurs.
we're dinosaurs.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, so you remember that one time you told me in the movies you like to sit like off to the side,
I'm on the furthest seat possible.
like
today,
in case something happens.
in case an emergency.
Well, the other thing I thought about that is like if you're on the side, you kind of look like you seem almost targetable because if you like, say you just came into a fucking movie theater and you're like, could you cause a crime or something? You just came in. My eyes would just immediately go to like whoever's alone because
I'm not alone.
well, like
Why am I alone?
like you're just off to the side there.
But like, if there's a group of people, I'll
Yeah.
just sit the closest to the end.
okay, but like say
not-
there's like 12 seats in the row, okay, and like 6 people are in the middle. You're what, 4 seats off of them on the edge?
Yeah, but
So I'm saying you pop yourself up. You're like, whoa, that's an easy that's a 2 shot right there.
I don't know. If you're praying or if you're spraying and praying,
Yeah, I would have to know more about this.
it's also
strategy.
dark. What do you mean? How are they going to see me?
It's not that dark.
Like, unless you're in an action sequence in the movie, you can't see shit, dude.
It's not like lights out dark at the movies.
It's pretty dark in the movie theater.
How dark on a scale of 1?
Like, if I was to walk into the movie theater to look for somebody I know in the middle of a movie,
you could see them.
no,
Yeah.
20% chance I can see them.
It would have to be the Game
Depends
of
on the
Thrones last season first episode where that dragon's flying at night. Dark
Dude,
for you not
it
to do it.
depends on what scene is going on.
Yeah, but most shit is not.
I don't know, man. Anyways, yeah, it's dark and you have a machine gun. You're looking to get in and out quick. I'm not saying look at the big loser on the end of the row. I'm not popping him.
Not like loser, just like
It kind of sounds
because if I'm
like
pissed, if
hey,
I'm coming in angry enough to commit crime, I'm looking like. Am I satisfied with like throwing a grenade like in the lake, or
Wait,
do I
so
want to
you're-
snipe an eagle?
So you're telling me you're angry committing a crime and you're thinking?
Yeah, I mean you'd hope.
None of those guys are thinking. That's why they get caught.
Speaking of, you said machine gun, it made me think of this. I'm really noticing in movies and TV shows now, like the sound editing of something.
Yeah.
So, like when I watched Yellow Jackets, and she smokes a joint, and like you heard
The sizzle.
how loud that was,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
That was not natural sound.
They're probably going to move away from that in the future because think about it. It's more work to be okay, put the weed burning sound in the thing. But like it's not that loud in real life anyways. You'd have to be pretty quiet to hear it. So you just need a little bit of it.
Well, sound engineers do a great job, especially when they're creating sounds.
Yes.
That's cool to me. Those guys creating the sounds of like the thing walking, you know, like the chains like they use the stupid shit to make sounds. They're like, oh, look at this fucking fly swatter. We're gonna make it sound like a helicopter. Like what? How did you?
That's kind of makes you feel like we're in the Matrix, right? You mean like a fly swatter is actually a helicopter, but a helicopter is not a fly swatter?
Dude, the sound editing, or wait, not sound editing, but the sound, the music in like the reality, like Love is Blind and reality TV shows, that shit.
They nail it, honestly.
Dude, listen, I like to feel like I'm forgetting what I'm watching. That's my favorite.
Okay, like suspending reality, you mean?
Yeah, like I love trash TV because sometimes
I love you're watching reality TV trying to suspend reality.
Yeah, it's like it sucks me in for a second, and I forget that I'm watching garbage. Okay, because you'll be there. These peak couples in Love Is Blind, for example, will be in the pods. Okay, and they'll be talking to each other. It'll be just back and forth, and then the guy would be like, "My mother died 5 months ago," and then, boom, and then because the editor is sitting there like, "Okay, wait, guys, wait. Now," and he's got like the symphonies there waiting, like the orchestra.
Man, the editing in that show is wild. Like when that Devin guy was talking to that lady, the black chick, curly black chick. She was like, "I dated girls."
Okay, yeah,
and he was kind of turned off by that.
They don't work out. Yeah,
the song, I forget what song it was for that, but when he was like, "Yeah, we're good," it was like almost felt like the end of Coach Carter.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't that vibe.
Like
she was a lesbian to him.
Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the
Does
problem.
That bother you? Would that bother you?
No.
Yeah, that's like normal people is like, okay, so she has whatever.
It's like her dating anybody.
Yeah, it's another person.
Yeah.
I mean,
she dates you, she's locked in.
Yeah, it's like, I agree with that. I agree.
Yeah. He's thinking like she's going to go off one day and just crave tuna.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be able to stop her.
Or maybe he was thinking like there was going to be opportunities where there's multiple people involved. And we
sexualize the gay more,
Yeah. But which is ridiculous.
Well, it's kind of true. I'm pretty sure if you're gay, it's like having like a V12.
A V12 engine.
Yeah, because the straights like banging.
Oh, like they want to go all the time.
There's like gay cruises. Like a gay cruise equivalent to a straight cruise is almost like 100% less orgies.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't know.
It's a shame.
No, I think that's the thing though. There is no shame. I think they're so open.
Which side?
Gays.
Yeah, no, not about shame. They're just ready to go. Like,
they're ready to go. They're not wasting any time. Let's go. We both know what we want.
They're kind of cast away by society. They're like, hey, we don't want you to be this way. So then they're in like
that's an old way of thinking for sure.
That they're like in that. So they're like, we don't need to do anything that you guys do. So what? You fuck less? We're gonna fuck more.
Yeah, they're like, you want to go on a date? I just want to be inside of somebody.
Oh, you guys want to get married? I want to bang 9 guys today.
I'm cold. I'm going to have them all, dude.
Well, my friend who's gay said he went on a gay cruise and a lot of orgies.
So there's no rules.
There are rules. And that there are no rules. Yeah. Because, like, you never hear the straight equivalent of that. Like, you never hear a guy go, yo, I went on a cruise with my wife. We were just fucking slaying. like
everywhere. Blackjack table.
When it's 2 dudes, it's almost like you're proud of them. You're like, yeah, did you and your fucking husband fuck other people a bunch? Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck
everybody.
Congrats.
There was not a person on the cruise. Nobody was left out.
They hang a banner up when you guys left.
They gave a medal. Here's like they give you lays when you go to Hawaii. They give you a medal. Thanks for banging.
I love how they're like at sea. Anything goes.
We're in maritime law, dude. Whatever you could handle.
He was
Torpedoes were firing all night
he
long.
was telling me that these like little Latina guys would come up to his boyfriend or him, and they just start like making out with you.
Oh,
Just
like
bam.
no, hey, how's it going? Just right in.
There's pretty much no emotional side to it. I think once you get the emotions, they cast you out of that gay community. Like you just become a normal gay.
A normal person.
Well, there's definitely levels to gayness.
Sure.
You know, the real gays are like, what, you didn't have an orgy today? Like, you know, like they're pros.
It's ridiculous.
And then when you retire and you're like, I'll just sleep with one man forever.
You hang up your cock.
Like, are there lesbian gay cruises, or do they just go to the gay cruise and have to deal with penis here and there?
I don't know, man. That'd be weird, I think.
I mean, the whole thing is not for us.
The whole thing's not for you and I, for sure.
No.
No, I'm not against it. I just
They would invite us.
What
The
would I
thing is-
do there?
Eat.
What would you do? I'd be
You'd
eating,
be eating the
gambling. I'd be the only one gambling.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could gamble in many ways there.
I guess, yeah.
You gamble with your money.
Over under on Ramon getting 4 or 5.
I thought you were going to say some over under on your rump getting fucking manhandled.
Have you ever seen mincemeat? Like,
Well, he was telling me that on a cruise, there's like comedy, and they actually go like they sell this shit out. I'm like, damn, because there's
dude,
you
you
could
should
be
go
that.
do. You should go do comedy cruise.
Can't.
You can't. Not allowed.
No, it's just you don't want to be at sea, dude.
My buddy played in a band for 2 years on a cruise.
But on and off, he wasn't just at sea for 2
Yeah,
years.
he said it was like, well, it's like your contract. You'd be like working for 3 months around the clock,
yeah.
and then you come home for a couple months, another 3 months. But you're like on the ship for 3 months at a time. Sometimes
Yeah.
6, he said.
I don't want that.
But you could get off the ship when they pull over, you know. But like you gotta come back to work. So
I don't think I could do a
but
cruise.
room and board, you can't do that. Like, come on, dude.
Have you ever done a cruise? Have you ever been on one?
Never been on a cruise.
don't-
Cannot imagine myself being on.
I don't think I can do it.
7 days on a giant boat.
Just the fact that you're out there.
I don't like that your life could be over very quickly if it had to be.
I don't think that like a mega canoe is like a difference maker, you know?
But like I'm thinking in my house, I can't drown, really. It's hard.
No, you can't.
But when you're sleeping on a cruise, the boat could go upside down. So it's
I
like,
wonder
why?
when they figured that out, when they were like, yo, you can commercially just stay out in the ocean.
I feel like very quickly.
They don't go too far though, right? They just
They
kind
go
of
pretty
like,
far.
yeah, I don't want
Like
that.
they're out in the ocean sometimes. They can't see land.
but
Like
they're
a
not.
transatlantic cruise, you have to go across the ocean. It takes, like,
Really?
what do you mean? If you start, sometimes they'll start in New York and then you go to like Spain, Mallorca, all those
Really?
places. Yeah, dude. You don't. What do you mean? They
Well,
have
I thought you like start in Spain and then they kind of drive around a little
Well,
bit.
you can.
The
There's
beach.
different kinds. There's different kinds of cruises. I know
Damn.
there has to be a transatlantic cruise.
Yeah. The other thing with a cruise that's so uninviting is the size. Like it's got to be so big that it's like got options and shit.
If you could fit 3,000 people on there, that's crazy.
Also the food situation.
It's supposed to be good.
What do you mean?
Nobody's ever. That's not the main complaint of a cruise usually.
But just like the whole like I don't want to go on Noah's Ark. You know, like I don't want that. Where everything is just brought onto this thing, and if you lose any of it, like it's fucked. There's no backup. Like, what's the storage in a cruise?
You're not bringing your car and your dog. Oh, you can bring dogs, I guess.
You can bring your car probably if you
You
want.
can bring your car for what?
If you want to drive around.
Where are you driving?
I don't know, Spain. You're in Spain. Drive around
No,
Spain a little
you
bit.
hire. If you're rich, they hire you the thing to do that.
I don't think everybody on a cruise is rich.
Then don't go on a cruise.
They call that small town thinking, my friend.
So you didn't finish Love Is Blind,
Didn't.
dude.
But I do have a few opinions.
You're missing out, man. It's
First
the
of all,
worst
Minneapolis,
Why Minnesota?
they don't have a lot of options.
Well, they're
in
Canadian. They're
in
the closest to Canada you could get in the States.
Yeah, and they have a lot of winter too and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's why I don't love them.
Yeah, because they're boring, you know? They're all just like generic white guys. Like even Devin is like the whitest black guy they could have found.
And they all have that thing where it's, you know, that nasally sort of breathing through your nose laugh awkwardness, like
Well, yeah, like Joey is the epitome of a Minnesotan.
yes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And he's like,
I
he's
love
so
that
happy.
He is very. He's like, oh my god, a woman likes me.
Yeah. You like me? Oh, you're scaring me. Yeah, they are. Wow, they're Canadians.
They are fucking Canadians. You ever watch
Wow.
Fargo?
No.
Oh, you're missing out on it.
Damn, they're just Canadians.
Yeah.
Because they get winter like us, eh?
They get winter like us. They have the same kind of. No, dude, it's bad. It's bad. It's very bad.
Damn. So Minneapolis is the Winnipeg of America?
Yeah.
A lot of crime
Is
there?
it? Is it? I don't think so.
Does Winnipeg get upset about this? Like, people talk about it like, why
People
is
hate
anybody there?
Winnipeg.
They hate it.
Like anybody I know who's been there, they say don't go there is the first thing.
It's also crazy because they have a hockey team there, and the whole thing about hockey is like you got to sell, but everybody's
to
like
watch
they
that
don't
game?
want to play there, they don't want to be there.
Get them out of there.
Do you think there would ever be a time where there's a city that people are like, we could have a city here, but we don't want to? Like, I feel like that's what Winnipeg is.
Winnipeg is in Manitoba, right?
Yeah, it's the only place
That's-
to live, really.
Where else is in Manitoba? There's nothing else. Nobody knows another city named in Manitoba.
You want to see something crazy?
Do I want to see something crazy?
Look up the population of Manitoba, and then look up the population of Winnipeg.
Manitoba as of July 1st last year.
Yeah. What is it?
1.4 million.
1.4 million.
Winnipeg, 665,000.
Half
More, 60%.
of those motherfuckers live in one spot.
70% of Manitoba's population is European ethnic origin.
Huh?
That's what that says.
The hell's that mean?
What is European ethnic? Like everybody's Italian?
You think a lot of Russians would live up there? You think Russia is like they like Canada?
No.
We're so similar, kind of.
They are probably disappointed in Canada.
Yeah, why?
Because they're like, look at themselves and they're like, look at what we did with all this space.
Yeah, true.
You guys didn't do shit.
Yeah, they know how to make gas happen over
They
in Russia.
conquered, they also conquered like a lot of stuff, you know?
Well, they must like some sort of respect. I mean, they can't just hate because like we're the same. We're both good at hockey. We're literally both white, red, and white.
Do you think that Russia should be part of the 4 nations? What should be 6 nations, maybe? Like you should have Russia and Czech in there too.
It would be cool to have Russia have played in that 6 nations or whatever shit it would have become. But I guess you can't really empathize. Like, I don't think the West can imagine a scenario where Russia's down 3-2 with five to go, and you're like feeling like they got to tie it up. Like nobody wants them to have that empathy.
Gotcha.
You know.
Are you
If
happy
anything,
that-
Ukraine should have fielded a team.
Are you happy that we won?
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't affect me at all, honestly.
Yeah, you don't feel.
I just didn't care.
Well, it was bigger than a game, my friend.
Sure, if you let it go that way, I guess.
No, it went. It was. It is.
Oh,
It
just
did.
because of the state of events that is currently
Correct.
happening in the world. But if that wasn't happening, people would just be like, okay, cool. All these rich hockey players are playing against each other in another tournament.
Yeah, that whole thing about the athletes being rich. Yeah, of course. I want my athletes to be rich. I want them to have the access to the best shit so they're the best players and the game is more
What are
exciting.
you talking about?
I don't want like
There's many
YMCA guys out
There's
there.
many sports in the world where athletes don't get paid that much money and are just as athletic and just as good.
What sport?
UFC fighters don't get paid a lot, and they're pretty.
They get paid a
athletic.
lot.
What
Just the ones that are basically bad at business, evidently, aren't good at making
is that?
money.
The evidence of it?
Pretty much, because like Connor just seemed to negotiate way better deals and made himself more popular.
One fighter in the
John Jones, Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier got like $1 million.
Okay, 6 fighters.
Okay, we can keep going. I could list them all if you want. They make money, though. They make a lot of money. Like, when you say not a lot of money, how much are we talking?
Like if I'm only gonna make for risking my life in a ring, and you're saying I could win,
Like,
80,000
boxers make
bucks?
a lot.
Yeah, but they're getting punched in the face.
No, the people
for
you're talking
12
about that
rounds.
make 80,000, those are like new no-name guys.
Okay, okay, title bout. Okay, championship.
Which is
bout
the
fight.
same in other sports. If you're a no-name guy, you're
Gotcha,
not
gotcha.
making the same as.
Listen, championship fight. Okay, we're light heavyweight championship Saturday night prime time.
Yeah.
How much is the purse? $1 million. No,
Look it up. Probably close. Yeah.
no.
Probably. To win, maybe a bonus. The purse is probably like a few $100,000, but there's bonuses.
I don't even want to look this up, honestly.
What are you talking about?
I just like I gotta go through like I gotta read all this shit now.
Yeah, I get you. Just give me a quick number.
I should have just chat GPT'd it.
Why didn't you GPT? I also
It
pay
says
for the
ranging
better
from
one.
500,000 to 3 million per fight.
Yeah.
With the biggest, but those are fighters with the biggest fan bases. So that's when they're negotiating their deal.
So I know you only have 2 ass cheeks, but you've got a bunch of butts today. You know,
Bunch
bunch of butts. Just admit it. A lot of those fucking fighters, yeah, they're getting fucked. They're not making good money, but you want athletes to make money. I want you to be rich so you play better.
Okay, fine, dude. You win.
So it wasn't inspiring that they fucking beat America, who literally started 3 fights with them in their first game?
Yeah,
Didn't inspire you?
I'm glad they won. Like,
You live in Ottawa. It's
I
the
just don't care
nation's
about
capital.
I don't care about hockey that much.
Yeah.
I can't get on board with it.
Why?
Football is way more exciting than hockey.
It's so not,
It is to me.
but like factually it's not. Like everybody knows that.
More people watch the NFL than they do the NHL.
Sure, that doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't. You're right.
Like when you say more exciting, the plays that happen, sure, but like the
Yeah.
game as a whole, it's not even
Physicality,
close.
athletes are more
The
athletic. probably.
physicality, it's not
Yeah.
even close to hockey.
It's not even close. 200-300-pound men who can run faster than anybody you know, clashing into each other. You're telling me that's not
Okay,
That's not
first of
exciting.
all, let's just break down what football is. Football is stop, start, game. So a lot of the times you're not moving. Most of the time, you're not moving.
most of the time.
Well, think about it. If you're on defense, you're only on when the offense is on. And when the offense isn't on, you're
But when
watching
you're on,
the game,
You're on.
but you're watching the game. And then it could be a 3 and out where maybe they run 2 times. So sure, like big guys colliding into each other, but they're not like, it's not like they're running at full speed every time.
Okay, defenders are not always in the play in hockey. They're kind of like sometimes in the background.
But you're constantly moving on the ice, so the game never stops. You're constantly moving.
there's
You're
a lot
on blades, so you're faster than you would be if you're running on your feet.
But the
And
blades help.
No, but the blades make you faster, so it's more dangerous. So you have to everything you're doing in hockey, you're doing at a higher speed. Okay, that's just that. You're not as big as the biggest guys in football, but like the average size, I would say across the NFL for people playing like offensive positions that aren't blocking. So let's put the blocking guys in like the Hawaiian Samoan level because they're all like 300
They're like
plus.
6'4", 300 plus.
Most guys average probably around 6'2", 6'4", 220. That's a hockey player. That's how big they are.
I think it might be bigger. I don't know. I'm not looking it up.
That's probably the average. Yeah, I'm probably bang on. But the fucking hockey players are all that size. So they're all moving faster at the same size. And they check. And they fight. And the fucking game they're playing is a rubber puck that goes like 100 kilometers an hour that you could get hit by.
I don't know, man. They sound like pussies to me, dude.
No. Anybody, the thing is that you don't watch enough hockey. Like every time they get like football people, because sometimes they'll try to promote the league, right? Because that's all these companies want is the league to get more. So they'll bring in guys from a popular sport and make them watch hockey. So they'll get like Marshawn Lynch, they'll get him to sit first row at like a Bruins game.
And he's laughing at them.
They lose their minds because they're like, this is what this is. They're like, you're like, yeah. They're like, they fight. Like they literally,
Sometimes they fight.
every game there's something.
No, not every game, dude.
Pretty much, yeah. Whether it's physically a fight or like guys, dude, they take graphite sticks and they fucking check you in
So
the
it should
back.
be illegal. We should
It's
cancel hockey.
insane. Do you know what happened with Marty McSorley? Do you know what he did back in like the 80s?
Tell me, sure.
Dude, he got pissed at a guy. He took his stick and he fucking hammered the guy in the head.
And he killed him.
He got charged. He was the only time to actually get charged outside of the game. Hockey it's not even the same shit. Football is exciting. I'll give you that. But the fact is, hockey end to end is way more fucking intense than anything.
Okay, you sold me, dude. I'm a hockey
And
fan now.
they're fucking huge, fast, athletic guys who are doing crazy finesse shit, hitting it off of fucking posts and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they dangle like it's insane. Hockey is fucking insane. Like if you're a wide receiver in football, if nobody throws you the ball, you never get touched. You don't have a long
running the route, though.
You don't have a long career. But
You're
what does
still
running
running
the
the
route do? A guy just pushing you a little bit?
Dude,
say,
they have
say
to
this.
beat the
Say
guy.
if,
That's the whole
you
point.
never touch the puck in an NHL game, okay, but it comes near you, you're eligible to be hit. So they can crush you for something you weren't even involved in. Whereas with football, if they throw the ball to you, the whole play was meant to go to you. So, yeah, you can get hit. That's the cost of trying to score. Goalies fight in hockey.
That's ridiculous. 2 goalies fighting. I'll meet you in the middle.
Love ain't blind in hockey, baby.
Love ain't
Okay,
blind.
we're fucking pushing. We got to get our Love is Blind in here.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
You're pathetic.
Holy shit, dude. I'm pathetic. You're a fanboy for hockey.
Oh, it's a great sport.
Biggest dweeb I've ever met.
Dude,
Guy
Canada
loves
just
sports,
won.
Not playing them. Can you even skate?
Yeah, probably not as good anymore.
I wish I could skate.
The thing is, I'm starting to get to an age now where I realize what I once could do for certain things. If I haven't practiced it in a while, I probably can't do it.
Isn't that everybody, my friend?
No,
Like,
I'm different than your average Joe.
Okay.
Like right now, if I went to shoot a basketball, probably bad. Give me 5 minutes. We're ready to play the game. Give me a few warm-up shots and some nice touches. But Love is Blind. We could fucking wrap her up with this big review here. What I noticed is the girls were attractive. The guys look like you're playing a video game in 2005 and there was only so many options of face variation.
Yeah, they're all generic, just white dudes.
Just white guys.
Same kind of stuff. We love Christmas. We love God.
Yeah.
What my parents are both together still. That's Minnesota though, right? Like
Crazy how much Christmas is associated with snow. Because obviously Minneapolis, they're like, yeah, we love Christmas. It's like, yeah,
Snows
bitch.
Canada
Snows a lot.
Snows a lot. I don't like Christmas, and it snows a lot here. Anyways, that's besides
What?
the point. Well, I guess,
You don't
know,
like
not
Christmas?
my favorite holiday anymore. No,
Why?
just being away from home all the years that I was, it made me like it's tainted a little bit. I was alone for a lot of Christmases.
Wow.
You didn't know that, did you?
No. What?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You said that like everybody who knows you should have known that.
Should have known, dude. Should have
So
known.
wait a second. Christmas is fine. Just you alone at Christmas is no
Me
good.
alone at Christmas, sad, dude.
Okay. Well, yeah. Especially when you were
What did you think?
FaceTiming with everybody who's enjoying Christmas.
Pretty much, yeah. What did you think of the end of right before they're about to go on the trip in Love Is Blind? All the couples that got together, and what's her name there?
Laura?
Is it Laura? What's her name?
Which one?
The girl that said she thought the guy followed him on Instagram.
Oh. What a girl's worst nightmare.
Dude, that is embarrassing. Bro.
Well, how would he have even found out?
But who cares? Number one.
Well,
No. Let me say, listen, I
Go
thought
ahead,
about
go
this when I was actively like when this was happening. And if you haven't watched Love Is Blind, essentially, this woman, when they did the reveal and they see each other, she thought this guy had followed her and unfollowed her on Instagram at some point in the history of the last 6 months.
Why that mattered is she was saying, I have a bunch of shit on my Instagram that's like,
Okay,
tells
how
you
much
about
stuff-
me.
It's not open, her Instagram. It's closed, probably.
Well, I don't think it was. Well, but that's what she's saying. You followed me. You push past it's private. On my Instagram, I put, I love Taco Bell. I love Christmas. I do all
Whatever.
this.
That doesn't matter.
That's what she was saying. Not so much. I think what you're saying is like, oh, the fact that she saw you. It's more that he had potentially information going in.
I thought about all of this, but think about it further. For him to be that obsessed to meet this one girl, okay, to apply to get on the show, then to get chosen to get on the show, then to go on dates and somehow match with this girl. Like, it would be easier to just have followed her on Instagram and shoot your shot. To do all that and risk on national television this unfolding,
Okay, but wait,
that's not worth it.
But I think this this comes down to the order of the events, right?
What do you mean?
So, like, if he gets cast in it,
yeah.
then he follows her.
No, I think they're just saying in the last 6 months. Okay, they don't give you that information. That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But because if it's just as simple as Minneapolis, probably not a big town. You follow girls all the time, probably on Instagram. If you're single, you know, when you're single, you're following and talking. Who cares? But when she was going through that phone,
I see what you're saying.
When she was going through that phone to see, I'm like, okay. And he's like, I could have followed you. I don't know, because like,
Well, the weirdest thing is if he did follow her, but what you're saying now, I didn't even think about this. Is like, okay, even if he followed her, how
Single,
does he
dude.
know? But how does he know it's her?
And how did he know? She was going to be on the like, dude.
That was my biggest question: is how did he know if he did?
No,
Let's just
that
say he's
girl
creepy
is
as
nuts,
hell.
bro. That's a ridiculous thing to do on television, bro.
The thing I think she didn't do, which would have made it maybe make more a bit sense, was she should have asked him, "Can you show me your Instagram to see if there's a picture of you that's familiar to me?"
So
Because
they
if there
can't
is,
do that because in the
Okay.
sanctity of the show, they still don't have their phones at this point. They're not allowed to have their phones till they're back from the trip.
well, but when that producer gave her phone,
It's because they were
yes, but she could have been like, "What's your Instagram? Let me
Yeah,
look you up.
for sure,
Let me see
for
if this picture," just to confirm. Because what she's thinking is, okay, you looked me up. For me, the info gap is how would he have known? Because he doesn't know the sound of her voice unless he starts watching your stories and then really listens to your voice.
which is insane.
Yeah, it doesn't add up.
Dude, I'm telling you, that was a crazy thing to put
But
on
I get
TV.
why she cared.
That's my favorite part of the show, though. When shit like that happens, the producers are like, "Oh my god, get the cameras."
Well, it
This
was
is
sick
big.
because it was like,
They're yeah.
they match. She's
Yes.
feeling really weird. You could tell in that moment, like, because they weren't kissing. Also, a lot of these couples, it's driving me nuts. They're all like, "How you feeling? Are you good? This is crazy,
Yeah,
right?"
you're kind of not as good looking as
I love how that dynamic. The only thing that we have proven throughout this many episodes of Love Is Blind is that the looks can change everything.
Like, to me, that woman going through that process of like, I gotta check, you seem super familiar. That was to me the most longest, excruciating way to say you're shorter than I like in a man. Like she went through that whole dramatic thing, hoping that he did follow her so that she wouldn't have
She
to
could
like
be out?
go and be naked with. Yeah, I guaranteed.
Yeah, but it's so much easier to just be like, "Yo."
No, it's not for TV. It's not.
I guess, yeah. No, okay, yeah. There, you're exactly right.
You need to finish because you have to.
Because it
watch-
has to happen in a TV
It
way.
has to happen, dude. The TV things are hilarious. Like, you didn't even watch the part yet where Dave and Lauren, who is my favorite couple to explode, and I hope it just goes very bad.
Well, I'm excited because that guy, to his core, really weird. I hope. Okay, so tell me this: did we get more information on the sister thing? Because he like alluded to that.
Oh yeah, dude. When you get to the
What
end,
happens? Tell me what happens with the sister.
his sister.
I'm still gonna watch it.
His sister does not like this woman. She has a problem with the whole show and the concept.
Okay.
Because what you want me to tell you what happens? Mm-hmm. Dude, they get back from fucking. You'll hear more about it when they're in Honduras. Apparently, Lauren.
Okay, wait a second. So, question before you go into this: there's 9 episodes out. That's not
Yeah.
the full season, right?
No, there's still 4 more episodes probably.
Because they still got to meet each other's families and then do the
They're
reunion.
doing that already. You didn't.
Okay.
They're doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Once you get back from Honduras, it's like they're jogging through the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, because they really leaned into the pods.
They
this season.
leaned into the pods usually and to the trip because that's the drama really starts to unfold.
Yeah,
And,
and
the
where people
drama
start
with
to
these two
second
people
guess.
is this fucking Dave idiot integrity guy, whatever his problem is. Who, like, why are you on TV, dude? Like, you know you're on TV, right? The whole world can see you.
Yeah.
You need to know that. They get to asking questions, and then he goes on camera, which is, I love that stuff, because they're having private conversations. The cameras are not always there. Then the guys come in, they're like, "Hey, you guys ready to film? Like, everybody's ready? You got your snacks here?" And he's like, "Let's go in the other room, dude. Let's go in the other room." And then they'd be like, "Yeah, so I was talking to her about it, and she, like, dated some guys that, like, I'm mutual. I know them."
His sister.
No. Don't worry about his sister.
Okay.
Worry about the Lauren girl.
Lauren dated guys that
She
his
dated
sister
guys
knows.
that his sister knows and his friends know.
Oh.
He's like saying, "I know about these guys. I don't know them. I just know them. You know, mutual." And then they get back from the trip, dude. And this unfolds more because they get their phones back. And he's talking to his friends and his sister about the things that are happening. And apparently this girl, Lauren, the night before the fucking filming, she was with the guy. She was sleeping at a guy's house.
Oh, and the sister knows that.
The sister knows the guy as well as the friends. His friends know the guy. And she's like, "I was not at his house." And then her friends are like, "No, she wasn't." And then he's like, this Dave guy is like, "I just don't understand how you could have been like seeing a guy and then going on a show to get married." And she's like, "I wasn't. It was like friends with benefits for a couple months." Like, It's
So she
so
basically
funny.
just got caught.
She got caught being a girl like that wants to bang, dude.
Like a
Big deal.
normal
She's a
person.
teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah, normal person.
Yeah.
So she's crying in the interviews because
Yeah.
she's like looking at this guy like, how is this what's keeping us from moving forward? So I'm defending my character because I was a woman who was single.
Yeah. She's having a good time.
And
so
you're
this is all spurred on by his sister.
not
saying-
just his sister. No, dude. His sister.
No, he
is just-
gets fired up about it too.
he's very fired up about it.
What causes him to start digging into this? The phones shit?
Yeah, and his friends. His friends, dude. His friends.
See,
are
because
keep saying, "Oh, we
before-
know the guy. I went skiing with him last weekend, and he was telling me that she was sucking." No, like I don't know. I don't know if that's. He obviously, he
awesome.
wants to say that on TV,
awesome.
but dude, it's actually crazy. The show is genius.
Okay, but this time I found, and I don't know if this was the first time, but where they have everybody from the same place, it's like really makes a difference.
What do you mean?
Because before, I'm pretty sure it would be like, you're from Chicago, you're from Seattle. And then they had a problem where, well, you can't marry this person because it's like one of you has to leave.
Oh
your
yeah,
life.
true. Well, they were never super far. It was in
Not-
the general area.
It was close enough. Yeah, Chicago, Seattle is a bad example, but it was close enough. But with this one,
Everybody's right.
you
in the
can
town.
tell that there's enough like
Yes.
shit that people like might know each other.
Yeah, I love
Because
it.
when the girl goes, "Oh, you went to my high school 4 years after me," that's like,
Oh, that's so close, dude.
you don't want that.
They live in the same neighborhood.
Pretty much. Yeah, literally the same district.
Whoever, you know what's funny is like the guy who pitched Minnesota, he did that 8 seasons ago, and they were like, no, we're going
Yeah.
to save it. And then they were running out of ideas after last season, and they're like, hey, Mark, what do you think? He's like, I'm telling you, dude, Minneapolis. It's
Well, because
hilarious.
people would stop watching if every season was just like a different borough of New York.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be easily.
So then what happens at the end of, before they cut to the saying, oh, next time on Love
Yeah.
is Blind, Sarah and Ben, who seemingly are the best couple.
Yeah.
Because they had sex right away. You don't
Well,
find that out yet. You'll find out.
Joey's a good, they seem like a good couple. I don't know more about them.
You didn't get there yet. Another insane thing about this Dave guy, dude. This Dave and Laura. This guy is crazy, bro. I don't
I
understand.
love it. Yeah, he is insane. To open the show with, I don't have any integrity and I
Zero
cheated.
integrity. I like women that
Amazing.
are attractive. Like, what's wrong
Love
with you,
it.
dude? You're on TV. He's on the resort, okay? They've been there for a day. And this is the party they have with all of the people where they meet each other for the first time, you know?
Where everyone decides if they made the right choice.
Exactly. And he's there, and they're drinking, obviously. And as the night goes on, he starts pulling people aside one by one for like little conversationals with the camera, you know, like, because you know this guy, he went to the producers when the party's going on. He's like, listen, follow me around with this camera. I'm telling you right now, watch what's going to happen. First guy he pulls, hey, you guys bang yet?
Why?
The guy's like, no, man, like, well, you know, like they're just giving the general
And
gentlemanly
he hasn't
answer.
slept with Laura, right?
No, because he'll say that right after. He's like, yeah, we haven't either. And then, you know, but I'm noticing all these things that she's doing and I don't like. And I'm like, so then you think that's it, right? He's just going to talk to his buddy about it. Dude, he pulls Monica aside. Monica and Joey. Doesn't pull Joey aside.
Wow.
Pulls Monica they're having a little conversation
They've
on the
smashed,
couch.
I think.
What?
They smashed, I think.
No, dude.
Wow.
So he straight up asks her, you guys bang yet? And she's like, well, I'm like, I'm not anti-sex. I'm just saying, you know, we've been hanging out, but we're
Yeah.
not. Because, like, that'd be hard also. All your friends and family watching back home being like, yeah, I met this guy yesterday and I banged him.
Yeah, especially because the editing doesn't give anybody enough context. Like they try to show a lot of the pods, but the pod conversations are like forever. So
Oh, yeah, like my sister's blind and my dad's dead. And then it's like, yeah, do you like to fuck? What? Like, that's the
fucking
editing, dude.
smash or what?
I'm telling you, these
sister's
people,
dead.
these editors and producers, that when they come across things like that, they're fucking like,
My
oh,
sister's
I'm
dead. If you guys had sex, I don't know what.
That's the editing, dude.
Well, with David, like he was so desperately, he wanted to smash Holly. What's her name? Molly, the redhead.
Yeah, it is.
He wanted to go her like Team USA wanted to go Canada. Like he was like, "What are you down for? What do you like? Like you like it on Saturday. You like it on like every situation to
and
get her to admit."
And he literally was talking with Lauren on a boat about that. He's like, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward when we get our phones back. I'm going to talk to Molly.
Whoa.
Like on camera. And you just see
He
Lauren.
said that to her?
Said it to her. They're on a boat by themselves, like having
Wow.
a date. And he's like, yeah, I can't wait to talk to Molly. You know, I've been thinking about it every day.
He's got plastic surgeon confidence for a guy who just works in medical sales.
It's so arbitrary what he does. Also, medical sales. Like,
Yeah.
what, you sell fucking like crutches, dude?
Was
Like,
this
what
the
do you mean?
pursuit of happiness, dude? You got a kid fucking sadly following you in every one of these gigs?
Anyways, genius show when it comes to like entertaining me specifically.
So I was gonna make content on it or whatever. I'm going to today, and
You
I was
should.
looking it up, and Leo is just like like a lot of those people that go on the show make a good amount of money after just commenting on the newest seasons. But it's just them kind of reliving their life. They'll be like, "Oh, Dave and Laura, they're having this thing. When I was on Love Is Blind, you're like, oh, dude, this is sad.
Yeah.
This is fucking sad, baby.
Hey, listen
Yeah.
to this quickly.
All right,
You ready for this?
hit me.
You got $15. That's all you got.
I have $15.
You got $15.
Okay,
Okay, we're gonna go. We got a couple of options. You have $15 as your budget.
got it.
Okay,
That's all I get to know.
that's all you get to know. The first thing we're gonna go, you're gonna have to choose a weapon.
Okay.
Weapon number one: Captain America shield, $5.
Okay.
Indiana Jones's whip, $4. A Bowie knife, $3. A pistol, $2. Your mother's backhand, $1.
Okay, so question on the weapons.
Don't need any more information. Ask questions about the weapons.
But like Captain America's shield, do I get the same ability as Captain America with it? Like I get to throw it and it comes back?
You get the shield. Whatever happens after that, that's not up to me. I can't say yes or no.
I'll take a Boeing knife, I guess.
You're taking the Bowie knife for $3.
Yeah.
You're at $3, dude.
But I don't
have
I don't know
$12
any
left.
I don't know
You
of
have
any other context. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Well, listen, you're on an island and there's zombies coming at you.
Okay, well you should have told me that before my options.
Well, no, that's more funny when you choose
Okay.
the weapon first.
okay.
So you got
I'll go with the knife. Go with the knife.
Okay, you get to choose a person to help you out. You have $12 left.
Okay.
Number one, Nancy Pelosi, $5.
She's the most expensive. Wow.
She's the most fucking profitable stock market person in the world. Could
But
be
again,
helpful.
zombies, that might not be what I'm looking for.
Never know. George W. Bush, $4. Senior.
Yeah.
Wait,
wow.
so George Bush, senior.
His dad.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, $3.
With the saber or without?
And it's old. It's Ben Kenobi. It's not even Obi-Wan.
Does he have his saber?
I don't know.
Okay.
Your dad, $2.
Kenobi. I'll go with Ben Kenobi.
You're not even gonna let me finish the list.
No, what's number one? My dad,
Me.
$2.
It's me.
No, I'll go with Kenobi.
Okay,
Because
Kenobi,
he knows the
$3.
force.
So you
So I
got
have the
10
knife and the force.
So you got $9 left.
Okay.
Armor.
Okay.
Dragon armor from Skyrim, $5.
No dragons, don't need that.
No, the armor is the dragon armor, the one you work the hardest to get. In the
Yeah, there are no dragons, so I don't need to
But there's
defend myself.
zombies.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. Your favorite hockey team's kit, $4.
Okay.
Halloween costume, $3.
Okay.
Chainmail armor, $2.
That's what I'm going with.
White underwear only, $1.
Chainmail. Chainmail should have been $4.
Really?
Yeah.
$2, so you're at $7. So
Correct.
you have a surplus because I only have one more category left.
I felt like I was saving money, honestly.
You should have chose some. So you get a vehicle too.
Wow.
Warthog from Halo, $5.
Yeah.
With the machine, you're choosing that.
Yeah, I have so much money.
You're not supposed to have that much money back. I should have made the choices harder. In the
Dude, I'm totally going with the Warthog. I have so much
You
cash.
could actually get 2 vehicles with the amount of. You could have got 2 weapons, even really.
Okay, so what are the other vehicles?
Well, they're stupid now that I think about them. But
Okay, so what was this game?
I don't know. I thought it'd be funny if you have
There's
like.
no outcome?
Well, the outcome is you get the stuff. You're supposed to have a tougher time with the. I should have made a harder time with the budget. That's the
You
funny
made
part.
this up?
I didn't make the game up. I made the choices.
Really?
I saw the game online. I thought it was
Okay.
fun.
So you saw a game, hey, $15 Zombie Island.
Well,
4
not
questions.
Zombie Island. There's different. It could be whatever. It could be fucking.
Wow.
And I chose poorly.
How much work did you put into that?
7 minutes of my time.
Wow. You got a negative return on investment there.
I gotta wait because it took us 5 minutes to do it, and nobody's gonna.
Shit.
You're gonna cut it out, so it doesn't.
I'll leave it in there because let's be honest, no one's getting to the end.
Nobody's
Anyways.
getting to the
Yeah, except the
tell
guys
me.
that want to hate on us.
Well, Jesse's always coming to the end. He told me.
Okay, let me not ask you that because if we waste any more people's time with that game, I think they're gonna hate us for real. You know?
What do you mean? Ask what?
Like I can't do the same. I'll do
No, but,
three.
like,
I'll do
next
three
time-
options. I'll do
next time-
three.
No. You come
I-
up with your own options next time.
Okay, God, I'll have a lot more involved too. Like maybe you'll have like a okay, you are here, you got to get here.
Yeah,
you
it'll
know,
be better, obviously, because mine was just like 7 minutes of time.
sure.
Okay.
Feels like
Tell me what you're doing. Tell me where I could see you, because I need to go see you.
actually, I just saw a short I was in that's 20 minutes long. I was worried that I was going to be bad in it, but I wasn't. So maybe there's hope yet.
Link it below. Where is it? Where can I see it?
Don't know. They're going to put it out. You know how it works.
But where's your Can you fucking tell me where I can come see
I'm at
you,
Yuck Yucks.
jackass?
Actually, this is coming on Monday.
No, you're not gonna be at Yuck Yucks anymore.
I'm in Vaughan with Mark Anthony on March 2nd, I think, or March
Nice.
3rd or 4th. And then, Cornwall, Montreal, Sault Ste. Marie, Sudbury, Winnipeg.
Oh, don't go to Winnipeg.
Guelph,
Anyways.
baby. Tickets to the fucking link. Love ya.
Get a pump in.
Pump it.
Peace.